This screencast will be an example of a student example for our Day 4 lesson of the student work, the long-term assignment partner work. So students will come to this Google Drive slideshow, and they will be picking from these examples of application type problems, and towards the end they will start to see the angle of elevation and the angle of depression type problems, either using the sine cosine tangent ratios or either using sine cosine tangent inverse ratios. For example, if a student picks question on slide 12, at a point on the ground 40 feet from the foot of a tree, the angle of elevation of the top of the tree is 42 degrees. Find the height of the tree to the nearest tenth of a foot. So with their partner, either their partner could record them completing this problem up on the board, or they could make a screencast of it, and then they'll come back and they will post this video onto the slideshow so the rest of the class could see how to complete the problem. So after they complete the problem, their partner will go and watch the video, or they'll help them upload the video to the screencast, to the slideshow, and then their partner will then go and complete a problem. So for example, if the student chose this problem and they went to complete it maybe just in a blank sheet, so the angle of a depression problem, so for an example, this one, they have a tree, so they could draw a picture to represent the scenario. So they'll learn that when they're using these types of problems, they saw here that it was 40 feet away, and the angle of elevation towards the top of the tree was 42 degrees. And if we go back towards the problem, what we are missing is the height of the tree to the nearest tenth of a foot. So what is unknown here is the height of the tree, and that can be our x. So when we go to set up this problem, what we need to be thinking is I have the opposite leg and I have the adjacent leg to our angle, if we wanted to call that theta. So if we have opposite over adjacent, and we're comparing that to our theta, our angle, the student should know to be using tangent, the tangent ratio. So when they plug in everything that we know and we take the tangent of 42 degrees, this should equal the opposite leg is x over 40. And now we're going to go ahead and solve this proportion, where the student would say that they would cross multiply by 40, and that would clear the 40. So now we know that x would equal 40 times the tangent of 42 degrees. So they would want to make sure that their calculator, whatever calculator they were using, is in degree mode, which is already in here, and then we're going to go ahead and type in 40 times the tangent of 42 degrees, and they would hopefully show this in the video. And we see here that it is 36.01, but rounded to the nearest tenth, we would obviously round down, so x would be 36.0 feet. So if they were making a screencast, if they were making a video or a recording, if their partner was recording them, they can go ahead and save this video, and then they're going to go back and upload this video to the Google Drive slideshow, which again will also be on the Weebly website for this unit.